So maybe once or twice a year I'll check the private message section of my YouTube channel, and it's almost exclusively cheap assholes trying to get me to give them free copies of my ebooks, or Chinese people trying to get me to review their shitty iPad games. And my favorite type of message, the death threat. There is nothing I love more than reading that someone wants to cut my throat and pull my tongue out through my neck and wipe their ass with it, and then click on their channel and it's some little 8-year-old boy who loves Minecraft. That's just so preposterous that I cannot not laugh when I see it. But about 2 years ago, I'm checking my inbox for the first time in a year, and I noticed that I've got 20 messages from the same person. The first one is like, "Oh, hey, I'm a big fan. Do you think I could get an interview?" The second message is, "Hey, why aren't you checking this stupid inbox that YouTube hid behind 5 of the screens that literally nobody knows exists?" Third one, "If you don't answer me soon, I'm gonna get quite irate." The fourth one, "You motherfucker, why are you ignoring me? I know you're putting up videos. Why won't you talk to me?" The fifth one, "I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker. I'm gonna kill your whole family. I'm gonna kill your wife and your kids. You better hide them all, motherfucker." And it just kept progressing on and on and on and on. He just kept getting angrier and angrier and more disgusting and specific with how he was gonna kill me and have sex with my dead body. And I thought the whole thing was hilarious until I get to his last message, which was just a link to a photograph of him cutting a cat's throat with a knife. Now I know some of you are thinking, oh, he's gonna give us this guy's name and his YouTube channel so we can fuck with him. No, I don't need people to pick on people for me. I did a pretty good job myself. Because as I was looking at this guy's YouTube channel, I noticed 3 very important things. 1, he shows his face and his full body in his videos. 2, the name of his YouTube channel was his real name. 3, most importantly, in his channel description, he had a link to his DeviantArt page. And I noticed that his gallery is completely censored. I can't look at anything without making an account. So okay, I make an account and I refresh his gallery, and oh my God, it was absolutely disgusting. Some of you might have been watching this video wondering, what does this video game with submarines have to do with what he's talking about? Well, this young man had a fetish for sharks and for prepubescent children. Some of his drawings were little children as little tigers and little bear cubs frolicking in a field. Isn't that cute? Isn't that wonderful? The next picture, oh, they come over to a pond. Isn't that nice? And they're looking in the pond. Third picture, an anthropomorphized version of the guy who was sending me death threats as a half man, half shark, burst out of the lake with a massive, throbbing, erect horse dick, and he starts biting the children in half and fucking them. And with it, he had this little poem at the bottom that was like, "I am the shark man. I kill what I will, and I'll fuck your little booty till I've had my shark fill." And I'm looking through his gallery, and there's more pictures of little tiny furry anthropomorphized animals getting raped in the ass and getting eaten. A couple of times a submarine plugs a little tail in their assholes and pumps them up like balloons till they pop. Now look, I don't care if you're a pervert or if you're weird or if you're a little retarded. That's none of my business. But this guy was talking some shit to me. He killed a cute little cuddly kitty cat and he made it my business. I had all this weird shit he did on file. There was no way I was not going to use it. So as I said, he puts his real name on everything. His DeviantArt, his YouTube. I found him on Twitter. And on Twitter, he had a link to his real life Facebook. So here's where it gets a little bit interesting. I go on Google and I find the most convincing Hispanic transsexual, and I get a whole bunch of photographs of her with her dick out, and I crop it so it's just the face and the top of the titties, right? I go on Facebook and I make a profile, and I go on his Facebook page and I friend every single one of his friends, including his mama who he lived with. I went to his alumni page for his high school and I friended every single person on there. And when people asked me who I was, I told them that I was new to the neighborhood and that I just wanted to make some friends in advance because I wanted to have a good time and party with people. So everybody friended it. So this is where I got just a little bit mean. Now that I have hundreds of Facebook friends and my profile looks legitimate, I contact this guy's sister. And I said, excuse me, I figured I should talk to somebody in this family before I contacted the police. I just moved into the neighborhood last week and your brother came over to say hello. And I thought he was such a nice, friendly young man. He helped me bring in some boxes. And I noticed as I was talking to him, he was eyeballing my little sister. And while I went back to the truck to get something, I come back and my little sister's crying and your brother's not anywhere to be seen. And my little sister won't tell me what's happening, but I look her over and I realize her inner thigh is all scratched up. Now, I don't know if I need to go to the police or if your little brother is retarded and your parents need to handle this, but this is very serious and I'm not joking around. And I was thinking maybe I was being an asshole by doing this, but her response was, God damn it, not again. And so the next thing I know, this guy's brother is contacting me like, whoa, we need to talk right now. And he gives me his phone number. I take his phone number and I open up 2 websites that live stream naked women. I open up one where there's a woman talking on the phone and I screen capture it and I overlay this guy's phone number on it saying, call me and talk dirty, ooh. And I go to the second website and I live stream that. So instantly, this motherfucker is getting calls from horned up dudes going, oh yeah, I want to lick that pussy. Show me your butthole, I'll give you a coin, bitch. Show me your pussy. And now I'm getting this guy's mom is contacting me going, I don't know what is going on, but my oldest son just had to change his phone number. My daughter is crying and my son has locked himself in the bathroom and he won't come out. And now here is where I did the meanest thing I have probably done in my entire life. Very simply, very carefully, I sent my DeviantArt login information to this guy's mother so she could log into DeviantArt. And I explained to her that her son was mentally ill, that he has a fetish for harming children, that he is an extremely violent person who tortures animals. And since I noticed they had a Jewish sounding last name, I threw in that he was saying anti-Semitic stuff just for funsies. So she goes to DeviantArt. She sees the images. I link her to the images her son sent me of him hurting itty bitty animals. And while she's telling me that she is disgusted, that she is kicking that boy out of her house, every single person that I've friended, all 250 some of them, they are now noticing my Facebook posts are the uncropped versions of all my photographs, which is a big, fat, tranny dick in their faces. With the message saying, you can thank the retarded child molesting shark man for this. And below were the links to all the fucked up shit he had put on the internet. And now I know that he knew it was me because the very last private message I got from this guy before he deleted his YouTube and his DeviantArt and his Twitter and his Facebook was the message, I hope you're happy with what you did. And yes, I was happy with what I did. This fucking asshole. Oh my god, it's so good.